Greetings, Guardians of Dominion. Zeus here with another enlightening video. Today, we're putting one of the hottest questions to the test: can Dante and Lyria become an unstoppable duo? Some say they're a perfect fit. Others say it's a risky pairing. In just a few moments, we'll uncover the truth with real battles, analysis, and strategies you won't want to miss. If you're playing Hero Wars Alliance on Android, now's your chance to save big with Huawei's App Gallery. For a limited time, you can get up to 25% off the Golden Pass and receive 15% back in Huawei Points on every purchase, every day. This special campaign runs from June 9th to July 15th, 2025, so act quickly. Just click the link in the description and download the game through App Gallery. Your game progress is completely safe. Simply link your Google or App Gallery account, and you'll pick up right where you left off. Make sure your device country settings are supported, including Austria, Belgium, France, Germany, Italy, Ireland, Netherlands, Poland, Portugal, Switzerland, Spain, Turkey, Ukraine, United Kingdom, and more. Don't miss these exclusive rewards. Tap the link and power up your Hero Wars Alliance journey today. Like every other marksman, Dante can find synergy with Lyria and work quite well together. One of the most common team setups I've seen being used both in offense and defense includes Lyria with Oliver, Dante with Cain, Nebula without a patron, Sebastian with Albus, and Lara Croft with Mara. The team pet usually is either Chorus or Axel, and both options work very well depending on the situation. Chorus provides stronger protection against control heroes, while Axel helps by spreading incoming damage and accelerating energy gain through his damage distribution. The core synergy between Lyria and Dante comes from Lyria's armor penetration artifact. It allows Dante to deal his full damage potential, cutting through enemy defenses with ease. On top of that, when Dante is supported by Nebula, he gets bonded with Lyria, and every damage return from that bond turns into healing. Nebula also boosts Dante's foresight skill, increasing his dodge stat even further, making him much harder to take down. Sebastian enhances the overall damage output of Lyria, Lara Croft, and Dante, pushing their offensive power even higher. Lara Croft brings an additional layer of danger to this setup. With her stuns, heavy damage, and her violet skill artifact activation, she adds a level of unpredictability to every battle. Her violet skill especially can completely change the outcome in many situations, catching opponents off guard and swinging the fight in your favor. It's also worth mentioning that Lyria can help Dante overcome one of his biggest weaknesses, Heidi. Normally, Heidi relies on his camouflage and high dodge to counter Dante's attacks. But when Lyria is in the team, her armor penetration drops Heidi's dodge to 0 when damaging him, leaving Heidi fully exposed and unable to avoid Dante's attacks. Now, even though this team works extremely well in many battles, it doesn't always perform as expected against other Lyria teams. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. There's no consistent pattern of victory. Because of Lara Croft's unpredictable nature and Dante's dynamic style, this setup can often swing in either direction depending on the battle conditions. At this point, I know many of you may be thinking, what if I don't have Lara Croft? And that's a very good question. The good thing is, there isn't one single fixed Dante and Lyria team. There are many variations depending on your roster. In fact, I've seen many players successfully replacing Lara Croft with heroes like Dorian or Aiden. Dorian adds more physical attack and healing to the team, while Aiden bonds with Lyria, extends her survivability, grants armor to the entire team with his artifact, and also helps keep her alive with his healing. And you're not limited only to these combinations. Based on what heroes you've developed, you can pair Dante and Lyria with many different allies. One variation that really caught my attention lately is a slightly more aggressive version. In this setup, Lyria is paired with Oliver, Dante with Cain, Ishmael with Fenris, Sebastian with Albus, and the fifth hero being either Aidan or Fafnir. Again, the team pet can be Chorus or Axel depending on the situation. This lineup feels like an evolution of the older Rufus-Dante-Ishmael combination, but now even more dangerous with the inclusion of Lyria. In one of my previous videos about how to counter Lyria teams, I mentioned that Alvanna can serve as a strong counter because many Lyria setups rely heavily on basic attacks, which Alvanna's barrier can neutralize. However, when Dante is included in these teams, the situation changes. Dante's ultimate is not a basic attack, and it can completely break through Alvanna's defense, making these combinations especially dangerous even against teams that previously countered Lyria. This is the beauty of these setups: you have flexibility, you have power, but you also have unpredictability. And that's what makes the combination of Dante and Lyria so interesting to explore. And there you have it, Guardians. The combination of Dante and Lyria opens up a wide range of possibilities, offering powerful synergies, flexible team setups, and some surprising ways to overcome even their toughest counters. Whether you're building around Lara Croft, Aidan, Dorian, or Ishmael, this duo allows you to adapt and experiment based on your roster and strategy. But as we've seen, while these teams can be incredibly strong, they also bring an element of unpredictability, especially when facing other Lyria teams. That's what makes testing and fine-tuning your lineup so important. Now I want to hear your thoughts. Have you tested Dante with Lyria? Which combination worked best for you? Drop your experiences and setups in the comments below, and let's continue the discussion together. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss any of my upcoming guides and team breakdowns. More exciting content is already on the way. As always, Guardians, salute and friendship.